Hello, how are you? How was your week?
Hey there, it's been great. Thanks for asking.
Okay, I would like to start with the following question. Could you describe one of the most challenging projects you have worked on?
I think one of the most challenging projects I have worked on is one called APCD, Administrador de Parámetros Digitales in Spanish. This project is a manager of the parameters that are used in the web page and mobile app of ADO. ADO is a bus company here in Mexico, and in the APCD they can manage, for example, the origins and destinations available, the types of tickets, the bus schedules, etc. So this project was challenging because I had to develop a lot of things that I hadn't developed before. For example, I had to develop some modules in the backend using Java and Spring Framework, and then make the integration with the frontend using AngularJS. I never done that, so I had to learn how to do it. And yeah, in this project we had to develop a variety of modules. Modules that retrieve data from a database, modules that filters that data, modules that process a CSV file and import the data from the file to the database. Yeah, it was pretty challenging.
Could you describe to me a really difficult problem that this project or another recent project, and how did you solve it?
A difficult problem that I had to resolve in that project, the APCD, was the module that import data from a CSV file. And it was because we need to validate that the information in the file was consistent with the data we already had in the system. So for that, I had to, in first place, learn how to read the file, then retrieve the information from the file and compare the key points with information we already had in the database. For example, the CSV file had information about tourist attractions at the town. Part of that information was the town itself. So we needed to check if the town in the CSV file was already in our database, and otherwise send an error message indicating in which line of the CSV the error was, and which file was and which field was wrong. Sorry. To do that, I had to make the module able to read information of the CSV and read it line by line, checking if information were consistent with information that we had in the database. Like I said, otherwise the module had to get the name of the column and the number of the row that had the error and return them in the response of the microservice. Yeah, and it was difficult because again I have no idea how to do it, so I had to do some research. But finally, I made it and it worked.
We are about to finish the interview, and as the last question, you are currently learning any new technology, or is there any particular one that you are interested in learning?
Short term.
Oh yeah, I'm always trying to learn something new. Right now, I'm interested in DevOps, so I'm learning about continuous integration using Docker and Jenkins. Yeah, yeah, and then yeah, another stuff. But right now I'm searching about that.
We are done. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you.